morning, folks. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me, and I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for sharing my videos with others online because of the censoring that happens. And thank you for the very generous donations that have been sent. God bless you. Many people are still waiting to do last-minute shopping, and this might affect you. This also might affect porch bandits, but it might be a boost to other online shopping facilities, such as Walmart. Amazon workers have launched a strike at warehouses across the U.S. during this busy holiday season. The Teamsters Union says thousands of Amazon workers have walked off the job at 6 a.m. in the middle of this busy holiday shipping season. Many more are probably showing up to work and actually joining the strike. Thousands of Amazon workers are set to walk off the job this morning, Thursday, December 19th, 2024, during the peak holiday season. As the International Brotherhood of Teamsters claims the retail giant has failed to engage in contract negotiations. The International Brotherhood of Teamsters say they represent nearly 10,000 workers at 10 Amazon facilities, a small portion of the 1.5 million people Amazon employs in its warehouse and corporate offices. I can't see any corporate employees actually joining the strike. Most corporations are anti-unions. At one warehouse located in New York City's Staten Island, the borough, thousands of workers who voted for the Amazon labor union in 2022 have since affiliated with the Teamsters. At the other facilities, employees, including many delivery drivers, have unionized with them by demonstrating majority support, but without holding government-administrated elections. In a move that the Teamster unions called the largest strike against the e-commerce giant, less than a week before Christmas. Christmas Day is only 6 days away. Workers launched a strike impacting 7 warehouses, including one in New York City, one in Atlanta, 3 in Southern California. I heard it has risen to 4. One in San Francisco, one in Skokie, Illinois, and I guess now it would actually be 8 because there's one in Georgia that has joined in. The Teamsters said they also plan to put up primary picket lines at hundreds of Amazon fulfillment centers nationwide. Amazon workers at other facilities are prepared to join, the union said, including locally in Johnston and Fall River. Does anyone know where those two are at? I don't know. Again, it's Johnston and Fall River. The clash between the union and online retailing giant are just the latest effort by the Teamsters to put pressure on the company and its strong anti-union policy amid the key holiday shopping period. It's also a sign that organized labor is trying new strategies to represent workers at Amazon, America's second largest private sector employer. Walmart is number 1, employing about 2.3 million people. They are also anti-union. If your package is delayed during the holidays, you can blame Amazon insatiable greed, said Teamsters General President Sean M. O'Brien in a statement. We gave Amazon a clear deadline to come to the table and do right by our members. They ignored it. The union gave Amazon until December 15 to begin negotiations on a new collective bargaining agreement. Amazon has accused the Teamsters of illegally coercing workers to join the union. The Teamsters say it represents 10,000 Amazon workers nationwide. Myself, I have only worked for one company that was affected by a Teamsters strike, and that was Gemco. Yeah, we've all heard, maybe the older people, the horror stories about Teamsters strikes and the riots and violence. But with that in my mind, even though I don't think it goes on anymore, I didn't cross the picket line. Yeah, that strike was quickly resolved. The company employs around 1.5 million people in its warehouse and corporate offices. Amazon spokesperson Kelly Natal said that for more than a year now, the Teamsters have continued to intentionally mislead the public, claiming that they represent thousands of Amazon employees and drivers. They don't. And it's another attempt to push a false narrative. The truth is that the Teamsters have actively threatened, intimidated, and attempted to coerce Amazon employees and third-party drivers to join them, which is illegal and is the subject of multiple pending unfair labor practices charges against the union. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about things like that going on nowadays. Maybe I'm in the dark. I don't know. The Teamsters have argued Amazon essentially controls everything the drivers do and should be classified as an employer. Some U.S. labor regulators have sided with the union in filings made before the NLRB. In September, Amazon boosted pay for the drivers amid the growing pressure. Speaking of pay for drivers, I know that Walmart pays its drivers $7 an hour for each delivery they make. Only $7 per delivery. Otherwise, they just strictly rely on tips. Yeah, $7. And they have to provide their own insurance, their own gas, etc. So they get $7 for each delivery, and one Walmart driver told me that the majority of the people that they deliver goods to don't even put in a tip. They, you can adjust the tip for either 0 or 10%, 20%. So what that driver did, if you didn't give a tip, or even just a 10% tip, your order would be put last on their delivery schedule. Amazon said it has increased starting minimum wage for its drivers and workers in fulfillment centers by 20%, but I don't know. In September, it said the average base wage was raised to $22 per hour, according to the company's spokesman. But is that true, or is there workers that make less than that? I'm sure there is. Teamster General President Sean O'Brien said to blame Amazon's greed if holiday presents are late this year. At other facilities, employees, including many delivery drivers, have unionized with them by demonstrating majority support, but without holding government-administrated elections. That's probably here in South Dakota. I mean, this is a right-to-work state. Well, actually, being a right-to-work state means that the employer has the right to fire you without any cause. The Seattle-based online retailer has been seeking to redo the election that led to the union victory at the warehouse on Staten Island, which the Teamsters now represent. In the process, the company has filed a lawsuit challenging the constitutionality of the National Labor Relations Board. So, what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, it's going to be bad for the porch bandits. Good for the other stores like Walmart. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.